Cheers, Crazy Locs right here. You watching the Dirtbag Dan show. You know what I'm saying? Shout goes out to Dirtbag Dan. Shout goes out to everybody at Sanho love. You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep it pushing. For reals though, can't stop. Won't stop till the casket drop. You know what I'm saying? Shout goes out to all my thugs out there doing they thing and stuff like that. Keep your head up. You know what I'm saying? Summertime, summer breeze. Go get it. Go get money. You know what I'm saying? Go have fun. You know what I'm saying? For reals though, straight up though. Shout goes out to everybody. And Crazy Locs gonna give y'all a freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Crazy Locs is gonna spit. That's makes me don't joke, no feel what I said. Will I do it for the hit? Will I do it for the brain in this game? In every way, no playing what I got to say. Shout goes out to all my thugs. Y'all should know what's up. Doing it well. Y'all should know the deal. Y'all gotta just keep it real. Be yourself. Don't even trip. Hope y'all heard what I said. Them suckers really wanna forbid that we do it so great. Cause them suckers is so fake. You know, for reals though. We gotta keep doing it good. Hope y'all heard my speech. Hope you understood. I'm keeping it so true. Shout goes out to Dirtbag Dan. You know what I'm saying? For reals though. Police wanna hate and debate. We don't give a damn. We really don't care. And I'm being sincere. Hope I made it clear. Yeah, I know the deal. Shout goes out to these thugs that's recording, keeping it real. Yeah, we can't stop. Won't stop till the casket drop. Like I said, much love to Dirtbag Dan. Sanho love. You know what I'm saying? Bay Area love. Milpitas all over the bay. We can't stop. You know, for reals though. We doing it from Sanho to Meatballs. You know what I'm saying? To everywhere in the Bay. Oaktown. Frisco, you know what I'm saying? Richmond, you know what I'm saying? Everywhere just pushing like it ain't no thing. Everybody, much love and God bless. Yeah.
Boy, I got my mind on cake. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Hustle every night and day. Boy, I got my mind on cake.
Oh, shit! Dirtbag Dan Show, episode 91. I'm so fucking... This is going to be the worst episode of the podcast ever.
Dan's not high for once since he was like 12.
Yeah, this is easily...
This is the first time since...
My wife was like, we didn't smoke weed when we got to Jamaica. And I was like, babe, we were in fucking Jamaica. I was drinking, and we were in Jamaica.
Rum?
She's like, I'm just here. I'm just at home pissed right now.
You are automatically high when you get to Jamaica.
There's absolutely no reason, by the way, for me being sober, except for that I want drugs I do tomorrow to feel more intense. It's not like I'm like...
He's not turning over a new leaf or anything.
I'm not turning...
It's an investment in future highs.
Before it reverse
It's like starving yourself before the day of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
You know, it's the same principles.
You don't eat before you go to all-you-can-eat sushi. You know what I'm saying?
Before you go to hometown buffet, you don't make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
No.
That's all the niggas saying, right?
Dan's
That's all
like,
motherfuckers
my
saying.
lifestyle of shooting podcasts, I just needed to start a new chapter.
Yeah, you know. This isn't the job for the weed smoke.
Can I ask you a real quick question?
Yes.
How you feel, man? You 9 away from a century. How you feeling about that, B?
Oh,
you 9
man.
away from 100, B. Like, how you... That's consistent.
I feel like I'm ready to stop doing this shit. That's what I feel like. I feel like 100. I feel like 100 is enough.
Man.
I think, you know what? Obviously, like, the podcast is going to change for the better after 100.
Yeah.
I don't know how exactly yet, but I know that, like, 100 is a milestone that we always wanted to reach. And me and Rory always said from the start, like, it's not about the first episode. It's about the 100th episode. So I don't know. You know, I'm happy, like, with all the advancements that we've made along the years.
The consistency, B.
I mean, fuck. If anything, we're not consistent. We try to be out every week. But now, like this shit, this whole move. Yeah, I mean, shit. When
did this shit start anyway?
Like 3 years ago, 3.5 years.
Yeah,
ago.
if it go by a week, 100 weeks is a long time. It's only 52 in the motherfucking year.
Yeah. So look, okay, we're not that bad considering, because we would have only got 100 episodes done in 2 years. Yeah, we're only like a year behind schedule on things.
And considering the amount of weed you smoke, that you about right up to speed.
Watch, we're gonna be dropping episodes.
A year behind for potheads, that's not bad at all.
If I go sober like this, bro, I'm just gonna be dropping angry episodes every day. I'm like, this fucking Dirtbag.
I say that
show.
because, you know, it's better than a lot of cats because my show is just still in my head. Yeah. like I ain't even done episode 1. You know, so.
Yeah. No, I get that. It's definitely it's been a lot of work and this is the first episode I think that we've ever done that Skylar G isn't here, which is fucking crazy. This is the first no Skylar G episode, and there have actually been Skylar G episodes that I wasn't on.
Yeah, like
right. They did Skylar and Caustic.
So
they've done.
Damn.
So this in that sense is weirder than anything else. You know what I mean? And there's no good reason for it. It's not like he's like, I'm quitting the show or anything. He just couldn't make it.
But studio round of applause, 91, almost to 100. We gonna have strippers, a twerk. Don't tell them. But the 100 go.
Don't tell them.
Midgets, man.
Little people, come on.
Oh my bad.
We're losing fans. I can't lose a half a fan like that, man.
There's a half of you too.
It's like, they are like, yeah, YouTube knows.
All
like
Frak
their
homies ain't
subscriptions,
gonna
like a
watch
half
no more.
subscription.
I'm on 0.5. I'm doing 0.5 subscription.
There you go, half a thumbs up.
We're losing them left and right. Oh shit! But yeah, shouts out to Skylar G, Rory Campbell, Caustic, Lush, of course, Cadillac Ron, who's now on every episode, Able Abilities. And then you guys, I think that's all the regular cast members, you know. Yeah, and I think what's going to happen with the show over the next 10 episodes and possibly beyond is we're going to be here every week. We're going to be doing an episode every week. Eventually, probably around episode 101, if not episode 101, we will be live.
Ooh,
and it'll be streaming with all the bells and whistles, which means like we'll have the intro music and the outro music and all that good stuff, but also we'll be able to be like camera 1, camera 2, camera 1. So it'll be like on you guys, on me.
And can we get the quick what's the instant messaging coming in and the whole
we can look at our phones and communicate with people. Oh shit. Oh, there we go. Don't worry. That can get unplugged and we're not screwed. Yeah. But if that gets unplugged, oh lordy. So yeah, we're going to be live. Like ideally we could drop episodes every week, but it would be way better if we could have the same kind of quality as we do in the edited episodes, but live every single week. Video questions and all that stuff too. I'm still going to do interviews and we're just going to plug those videos
The
in.
episode we did with the questions was actually pretty fun. Like, yeah, just like getting shit thrown at you and just, you know.
Did you do
I'm a fucking moron,
Did you
so
do
it's
the
fun.
YouTube live one with us or the Facebook
No,
one?
I just did the Facebook one.
So the YouTube one was just as good. Like and yeah, it was better. It worked better. The interface was better. Working with the people is better. And with YouTube, we can actually punch in graphics. Dude, I'm too fucking hyper right now. What the fuck?
Do you have something more civilized to smoke weed out of? Looking
yes.
at that?
Okay. Yeah. I'll grab.
'Cause that might help.
Oh, you got regular marijuana?
No, I'm not gonna smoke. I'm gonna grab a bubbler. Yeah, with regular marijuana. I'm gonna pack a bowl and I'm gonna watch and smell you guys smoke it and just be angry over here the whole time.
That's what's up. Angry dirt.
Yo, FLO thought I was about to freebase something right
Yeah,
now.
I got up. I was
Earlier
finna
when I
leave.
lit this,
I was
he was
like,
like,
you know.
don't do that next to me on camera.
Yeah, it was like, bro, you need to go to a meeting. That Breaking Bad is over.
Yeah.
Like they did the finale.
They did.
It happened already.
So what's been up? What's been good? What's going on?
Before we move on to the meat and potatoes of this shit, a few things I wanted to address.
All right.
First thing is Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. We actually passed our Twitter with our Facebook likes. So we need more people to go follow us on Twitter. Yeah, we're over 3,000 on Facebook. That's fucking awesome. Follow us on Twitter, at Dirtbag Dan Show on Twitter. That's a great place to send us the video questions or to ask us any questions about the show or to bitch about us not putting the show out on time. I get that right on my hip. I'm looking at so I get those angry tweets.
Real time.
Yeah, and I respond to them usually like a little snooty. You know what I mean? Like, where's your fucking podcast?
Don't critique me.
When we released the YouTube episode or the Facebook episode, we had one of the sponsors was actually someone who had some music with Reverse Live, had a song with DNA.
Oh,
yeah. What the
Black and white.
What the fuck? No, it wasn't Black and White.
His name's I think it's Jasty. Something.
Yeah, Jasty. Shouts out to Jasty.
Yeah, he hit me up. He sent me like some lo-fi beat, and he was like, "Oh, I'm putting a project together." And shit. I gassed on that song.
No,
too.
it is. It's dope. The clip that he played was dope, and that's on the last episode if you want to download the music. But this is like the point of that is think about this podcast as a way to promote your shit to these fans. You know what I mean? Like, you know the kind of people who watch this show. If you watch the show, if you think they're gonna like the music that you're putting out, hit me up, and we could definitely set up like
put a spotlight on
single episode sponsorship where we play your music at the beginning of the episode and throw a link in the video description.
Now, question, and I've been getting this question from a couple of people. You ever think about the going to, I hope I'm not fucking up no contract shit or nothing like that. You know some Jewish people. Look, all right, cool. Yeah. One of his uncles is a lawyer. Like one of them, Lipowitz. Something.
The kid's good.
So, you ever think about the XM radio lane? That ever been swirling around a little bit, or you want to keep it underground? If you want, just nothing wrong with keeping it underground.
No, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
XM radio is not calling me.
I'll look into my connections. I'll look into my connections.
Yeah, get
Lipowitz, Goldschnitz, all of them.
Goldberg, Goldstein, and Lipowitz, GGL.
Oh shit.
GGL.
GGN, that's how they got it.
Yeah.
That's something. I mean, if it comes, it comes. It's not something.
I would love to do that. Yeah, I think XM would be great. I think XM is perfect for us.
Platform.
I would love to be on XM radio.
It's not you, nigga.
What?
It's on the Dirtbag Dance Show.
Reverse Live would be on there. He would get his XM on vicariously through me.
Yeah, I'd be like, yo, I know that guy. Every time I just play it for people. Yeah.
But if it comes,
I'm supposed to be on the show.
If you come to that bridge, if it comes across the table, you down for it?
Yeah, I think XM is a great platform for talk radio. I think it's the best. You know
format
what I mean?
for the format of the show. Yeah.
Regular radio is fucking ass. It's the worst. I have such a hard time listening to regular radio.
I accidentally listen to radio just because my fucking Bluetooth mess up on my phone. And like, shout out to 91.1 Classic Jazz. That's in the rotation. Everything else,
It's nice if you find something like that. 90.5 KSJS. Plays a lot of fucking hip hop.
They play
me. Word?
They play Reverse.
They play me.
They play Frack probably. They
Yo,
play
drop
me.
that 90.5.
KSJS.
No,
I got the voice.
It's 95 point. Is it 0.1 or 90?
No, it's 90.5.
90.5.
Let's trust the dude that's not high.
90.1 is Stanford, but all those stations play all the college radio stations.
Is that the one that Kev was on? The Stanford
That was
one?
Stanton.
Okay, yeah, that's why I know that one.
Longest running hip hop show ever. Shouts out
the
to
drum,
Kev. Yeah. Okay, so moving right along. Sponsors. Purple Lotus is a dispensary in San Jose, and they are fucking one of the premier dispensaries. Place is fucking dope. We are honored to have them sponsoring the podcast.
That's what's up.
So next week, you're going to actually get to see a little demo that we did with Purple Lotus. We did one on a previous episode where they basically just come through with bows and all this fucking shatter and cookies and just everything, and they go, hey Dan, try all of this on camera.
Hey man, I don't need no permission slip or nothing. Can I go on that next field trip?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
All right, cool.
We can do that. It's pretty fucking fun, and so look out for.
That's not a field trip. That's just being a lab rat for like an experiment.
Like, try this to see what happens.
Bro, I'm all about lab ratting all the way.
Lab Rat Dan?
Like we said before we started.
You should just have a segment called Lab Rat Dan.
Like I said,
that's fire.
I will be the first one to intravenously use marijuana, and I probably will be the first one to OD off of marijuana, Lab Rat Dan style.
But we'll bring you back.
Yeah,
just cold water. Wake up, nigga.
Like Uma Thurman and shit. Yeah.
That should be
Clear adrenaline shots.
Once you start doing live shit, it should be until you die is how much. Like that should be the measure of when the segment ends.
Yeah, it's until you die.
When Dan's dead.
We can move on when Dan's dead, man.
Oh, and then
that's when it'll be my. That's when the Dirtbag Dan show.
You want to incorporate that on your right in front of you?
Here it come.
Right in front of you, right? Mm-hmm. Mute buttons.
Yeah. Oh, for these fuckers, for you guys.
No,
oh,
not
yeah.
me, nigga. I'm professional.
For me, mostly,
no, not for him either. Him, but not for him, but him.
Definitely not
but
for
like,
Frack.
No,
we need talk buttons for Frack. We need to talk buttons for Frack.
He occupied with a Modelo can bigger than his arm right now.
Frack's keeping able abilities.
God damn! Look, dude. Hey, do that again.
Yeah, I did. It was a full. That was the full shit, man.
Hey, man. I'm not trying to stereotype white people that bad right now.
He's like, I got a forearm like a tall can. You want some of this?
You want a Modelo? I'll give you an elbow. Well, look, bro, you can use that. That's a bar.
So what you want? You want the Modelo or the Coors Light? All right? Because I'm here.
I got a whole cooler for you.
I got a whole cooler. Oh shit! All right. Ashton Carter hit us up on Twitter and asked us where the fuck Young Duck has been. Bro, I don't control Young Duck. Like I don't. He was just some guy that sent us puppet videos, and they're fucking awesome. So I play them. But he stopped fucking sending me videos, and he stopped making videos. The last video he made was May of this year, and it's an 11-minute video, or else I would play it on the show, of him watching, of the Young Duck, the puppet, watching Jonga versus Disaster, and he's just like commenting on it like Mystery Science Theater style. So I'm putting the link to that video in the video description. So if you have not seen this video, click the Young Duck link.
Jonah?
Jonah, yeah. I call him Jonga.
I realized
Your name is Launch. Yeah, that's what Disaster said.
She's acknowledged. Yeah.
He said, and it's funny too, because every time he said that bar in practicing, he said it different. You know what I mean? Like he didn't have a way he was going to say it. So then when he did the battle, he's just like, your name is Glaunch. Dude, that's the funniest thing to say to someone ever. Your name is Glaunch. Yes. Okay, so yeah, watch
round,
that.
Dude.
It's round, dude. That's my favorite character too, the Canadian.
It is round, dude.
You know,
I am round, dude.
he sings the song. He's like, oh yeah, dude. I am round dude best.
Forget my ears. Forget my nose.
Oh,
It's still
man, I had a
round,
question.
dude.
I had a question about Roan, man, but I actually.
Privately? It's
Yeah.
not for the show?
No, I mean, because it was like one of the bars was like he was giving what you call it, head in a Cadillac or some shit.
Oh, okay. Yeah. When him and
what's
Pat
that?
stay.
Klitschko, nigga.
Yeah.
Hey, if I ever battle him, his brother look just the Klitschko brothers.
Yeah,
Them
they are the
motherfuckers
Klitschko brothers.
Standing by
Like,
each other, breathing in hella oxygen. Sweating. Looking like Legion of Doom.
Oh shit.
Hawking animal.
Yeah, he did a super
Parody or skit?
yeah, like leading up to the compliment battle. And like
okay.
part of that skit was like him pretending to blow Pat in the car,
And-
which is like, bro, I don't care what we're doing. There's
That
no
was the thing that happened?
like I
in real
can't
life?
like what like I wouldn't put on a dress for no amount of money, let alone like pretend to blow a motherfucker.
Because Wesley Snipes and them, they did 2 Wong Fu, but they got millions. Like
Yeah.
that was just for a skit for a regular ass battle.
For a regular ass battle.
That's
yeah,
what's
yeah.
up. And he the champion. So the 2 champs was acting like they was getting sucked up.
Yeah.
Yo, okay.
Fucking white people, huh?
Them Canadians, nigga.
That's-
This is different type of white people.
Ron's from Philly. Ron's from Philly, but he's an honorary Canadian now that he's the
Hell
king of the
yeah.
dot champion.
Yeah,
I think that's as good
I
as
think as soon as Pat Stay's semen enters your throat, you become
a Canadian.
Canadian.
The minute it touches your tonsil, you become Canadian.
I mean, he literally like suck his way to the top.
Yo, that was like the premise of that bar. I think it was like I guess that answers the question of whose dick you got to suck around here. To get a title.
Whose dick you gotta suck to get a title shot?
Bonnie's like, if only I would have known.
She's like, I'm over here. I'm touching Sharon's dick. I'm over here.
Little did I know.
Little did I know it's the big dick you touch and you get a job. Okay, so no Caustic on the show either, and there's also no good reason for that. He just said he couldn't make it. So we had a lot of fans hitting us up saying, like, when is Caustic going to come in to talk about the title shot before it gets old? Well, it's gotten old. So when Caustic comes back, I think we'll just be over the title shot, and we'll just be talking about his muscles or something. Whenever anybody asks me where Caustic's at now, I just say the gym.
The gym.
He's at the gym.
Swole stick.
The gym.
He's just at the gym. Swole.
Protein.
He came out of the hotel, and I was wearing my my Cannibal Corpse cut sleeve shirt because that's how I roll. And he's like, is that what I used to look like in a tank top? And I was like, bro.
Oh, man. No.
I couldn't even hold it. I was like,
Hold
fuck
on,
you.
bro. You made it sound like he was jogging down Venice Beach with hella baby
he might
oil
as
on.
fucking well have been. He
Is that
came
what
out
you-
of the hotel.
You call yourself a man, bro?
Is that what I used to look
Is
like
that-
in a tank top?
You look in the mirror and you're happy, bro?
I just looked at him and said, fuck
Like you. Perfect
Just like that.
response.
Fuck you. There's no other words you
Yeah,
say that.
you recently healthy motherfucker. He ain't even been in in a year, bro. Like
fucking 6 months. 6 months you've been
that's
working
like
out.
New people that find God like 1 week later, they're like, you should. Like, calm down,
No.
dude. You're a thug still. You like a thug still. You're still a thug. Like, get off probation and then keep preaching. This motherfucker been healthy 6 months. Talking about people.
Yeah,
Once you fall off the fast food 99-cent wagon, nigga,
yeah,
he be
yeah.
right back.
See, I can't wait till his ass gets fat, bro. I'm gonna roll up on him and be like, "That what I look like in a t-shirt?"
He said, I can't wait for him to get fat.
I can't wait for him to inevitably get fat because people who fluctuate in health like
You'll
that.
know
that's
when
what happens.
Costa gets fat because he'll be back on the show.
Hey, no, because it's that tour life. Tour life gets you fat.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know.
I get. You know what? I actually was losing weight on tour because I was touring with Kung Fu Vampire, and he likes to work out and fucking. He's like, let's go, let's walk.
All right.
And we're like, yeah, dude, he's about the business.
Just
bro.
walk out in places we don't like in the wilderness.
We were talking. It was funny because he's like, I was like, that's crazy. I was like, yeah, you was the OG in the neighborhood, and he's like, yeah, that's crazy because you're older than me now. We just started laughing, and he's lightweight, right? Like somehow I passed him in age. I didn't even know.
I didn't know he was older than you.
I didn't know that was. Of course you didn't know.
Yeah, he looks-
nobody knows.
yeah.
Everybody thinks I'm the older one. Fuck.
I mean, hey, all right, D, keep it real, man.
Yeah, man.
If motherfucker open your medicine cabinet, is he gonna see brunette just for men?
No,
Do
no.
you hiding a couple grays
I
in
go
the
gray.
beard?
I go gray. I go
You
gray.
go. You go gray. Distinguish.
I would do it. Yeah, yeah.
Distinguish.
Distinguish like a motherfucker.
Okay.
Everybody else going gray around me. Like,
All right.
if people be stressing and going gray. Like, I don't even stress and go gray.
20-year-olds. Can't get no pussy. Gray hair.
Nah, yeah. My dad got his hair is still dark and he got all of it, but I don't think that matters.
damn.
I think it's your mom's dad, and my mom's dad bald as fuck.
Oh shit.
So I guess at just some point it's gonna turn bad for me.
You gonna look like a Son of Anarchy cast member.
Yeah.
Bald head, long ass beard, no Harley.
Yep. No Harley. No Harley.
But a vest, but no Harley. He's got a
vest.
vest, but no Harley.
Caustic's gonna walk out of the gas station and be like, "Is that what I used to look like in a vest?"
In a leather vest with no shirt. That's what I used
Then
to
he
look
rides
like.
off on a badass hog.
Yeah,
No,
right.
he's riding off on a 10-speed. Then he's drinking vitamin water.
He gonna get
healthy.
he gonna get on the back of a girl's bike.
Drinking vitamin water.
We're
on a
gonna
10-speed.
have a funnel with muscle milk.
Yeah, right. He gonna get the
I'll
back.
beat you home, Dan.
He gonna get on the back of a girl's rice rocket with his ass all, hugging her back with his ass all in the air and shit. Later.
Deuces.
Can we throw that the Cadillac Ron picture on the screen? I got
This joint right here.
this is dope. No. But that joint is the shit right there. Shouts out to Sade for painting that awesome
Yeah,
Cadillac Ron
right
picture.
on, man.
But I actually got hit up by Avocado, and Avocado was hit up by producers at Fox who said no, this is from an episode of Lethal Weapon on Fox.
Oh, and that's my man right there.
Bang, there's
That's
Caddy
what
right there.
with Keenan Ivory or
Oh, yeah.
What's the
Damon
Wayans?
Wayans.
Damon Wayans.
Yeah.
And your cousin, some new white dude.
Some new white dude.
Yeah. Damn, that's what's up, B.
So look, they called, they hit up Avocado. Actually, they called the people who owned the art complex, and they sent them to Avocado because they knew Avocado knew the guy who painted the mural because of the memorial that we did at that location or whatever. So Avocado hit me up and he was like, hey, can you get a hold of the mural, dude? Because they want to put it on TV, but I guess because it's privately painted, they can't. They need permission. Like if the city paid for it to be painted, then they could do it. But if it's a private artist, they need to ask that artist. Of course, he was like, hell yeah, and he actually went back and touched it up.
That's what's up,
yeah.
B.
So if you
That's Caddy, man.
So if you see the Caddy mural, it's looking a little sharper today than it was a month ago. And nobody. The thing is, it's a private artist, which means also like at any time anybody could have painted over that thing, and it just shows how much respect
That he
LA
had,
has
yeah,
for Caddy
real.
because
As a
nobody
whole,
is thrown. And this
anything
whole
over
area
there.
is grilled as fuck. No one's
Oh
thrown
yeah, that's why
anything.
they picked that grimy ass alley for the show.
Yeah. Well, what were you saying? The Schoolboy Q video they did like in like a block down.
Yeah. I was gonna ask, is that in there or no?
No, it's not in there. I watched that video like a motherfucker.
My boy
too.
told me they did it over here. He showed me the video and he said it's like in the same area though, right? It's
Yeah,
like
it makes sense. It's that's like Chinatown, DTLA area.
Man, you go keep seeing my boy immortalized everywhere.
Y'all should have had like requirements for the episode, like change the plot premises, like we need a mayor of Tinseltown in the
Yeah,
episode.
yeah.
Hey,
All in.
And then you can use it.
And I will say this on the air, man. I watched the battle, the fucking title match, and I text Pash and I text Caustic, and I was like, yo, did your man apologize or say something to you about that? And he was like, no. I was like, yo, tell that dude he needs to get on the video and apologize or whatever, because I got family in Philly, man. It's cats out here that love. You can't speak on the dead like that.
Yeah.
So whoever
We
know
talked
him,
about it. We talked about it on the show.
You spoke to him.
Oh yeah, I talked to Ron about it too.
Okay,
I talked to
all right.
Ron about it. I talked to Pat Stay about it. I
All
talked to Charlie Clips about it. They were all in a room together, and I was basically like, I ain't tripping. Y'all can say whatever you want, but if you come to LA, there's motherfuckers who don't get this rap shit.
No,
they don't get it at all.
It ain't gonna be no.
And they're
passes.
like, whoop de whoop, like that's all cool. That
All
is all
right.
cool until you're
In
at a
there.
bunker event and some crazy Mexican dude rolls on you like, hey, I heard you like to talk about my friend.
Yeah, with
No, say the bar
that
again.
eye, with them
Tell
eyes.
me again. No, what was that? What was that bar? Come out
Yeah.
here. Come out here. Well, no, we just want to talk to you, homie. Come here.
Hey,
Like,
'cause
it's
look,
good. They're
I
gonna
think I know
press you.
exactly
This
who
is the
you're
thing.
talking
This
about.
is the thing. As a respectful
Like,
thing,
for-
as a man, as a respectful thing, you know, you go ahead and make that public apology, because if you don't, it means that you don't give a fuck. And there's people that love him that will not give a fuck.
Well,
and that's
this
all
is,
that really means.
This is what we said when we talked about it before. That
I'm glad you addressed it, though.
well, yeah, and well, we talked about it on the show too.
Yeah,
Fans hit us up
that was
asking
the
questions.
last one I was on. We were talking about it. Yeah.
Basically, Caddy was like he was a very strong proponent of free speech. Let's
Oh,
say,
definitely.
and like.
That was
That's the nicest. Yeah, that's the nicest way I've ever heard someone
That's
describe
eloquent
that.
as fuck.
There's sobriety for you.
All Dan's sentences are just hella more like PC. now.
Eloquent and peaceful. Oh Lord. But we said that basically like for me it would be crazy to get mad about someone saying some shit like that about Caddy because he stood for saying whatever the fuck you want. And the thing is like he stood for saying whatever he did again. He stood for saying whatever the fuck you want, but he also was like, you could say whatever the fuck you want and I could fuck you up like
Yeah,
right
yeah,
now.
you-
So like it goes both ways. I'm not mad about it. I'm happy they're keeping my friend's name alive. They talked about him in the 3 most important matches that happened that weekend.
Yeah, Clips had the thing when
Yep,
you might
and then-
get ran over by a caddy while you up in heaven.
And
or
Pat
something
Stay was
that.
like, I'll send you up to Caddy to freebase you. You know what I mean? To Sirius Jones and shit. Which is like, it's whatever. It ain't even like that tight of a line. But it's but to me it's like y'all are keeping the homie's name alive, so I ain't mad at it at all. And I don't think he would be mad at it either. I think if he's anywhere ethereal watching this shit that he was enjoying the fuck out of it. He's like,
Now his homies though, his homies.
That's a different story. And
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not his homies. I can't control how Lush feels about that. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? So like if Lush is mad, that's on Lush. And if I'm not mad, it's on me. It's on everybody to feel how they want about it. But when you say that shit,
You gotta understand that something might come.
exactly. You got to understand that something might
I'm
come.
glad
with
you
it.
stood in the room and told them cats though. That's
Yeah,
what's
yeah,
up,
yeah.
man.
We talked about dude. Caustic was like on stage, like really, like you're
Yeah,
gonna this is what
bro,
you're gonna
like,
do.
I seen that,
You're
bro.
gonna do this, yeah.
And
but
you
it's
know, just fresh coast.
he kind of like
that's Coast.
Ron was playing smart too. He like baited Caustic into
Into
a
the like
me
what he
Goss
did
thing.
against
Look at me,
Big K.
thing,
He was
yeah.
like, "Listen to me,
Yeah, yeah.
listen to me." So
Yeah.
it's like, all right, I kind of see where you went with it.
yeah.
But
Which is exactly, if we're being fair, like Caustic couldn't get mad because that's
'Cause Big
exactly
K
what the
was-
fuck he did to
yeah,
Big
yeah.
K. Because he wasn't trying to piss him off. In fact, what Ron was saying was, if I were you, I would say this because that's the kind of person you are.
Okay.
That's what Ron was trying to say.
All right.
So he was making a point. It wasn't like the.
just blatant disrespect.
I was
to their
more
homie.
I was more upset by the Pat and Clips ones
Okay.
in the moment.
Okay.
Because one, like I was like, I ain't even that good, and two, it's like y'all did not know him like that. Y'all
No,
did not know him
exactly.
like that. Roan actually, he was in rooms with fucking Caddy before. He
Okay.
interviewed Caddy. They had like
All right.
a really great interview. That's Roan, so they know each other. It's a different thing. You know what I
Okay, I
mean?
got you.
And he was making a point at the same time. Like I can't control how other motherfuckers
Exactly.
feel about it, so I'm not gonna sit here and say it's okay. I would never say that.
And that is true. That's very diplomatic and like that was a real like politician way to answer it. I'm gonna just tell you like this: Fresh Coast is a real thing, and you will get fucked up. Like don't disrespect Fresh Coast. That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
we
saying.
go way fucking back too to like
saying, so-
before
Yeah,
any
we're all
rap.
like actual friends.
But that's just to any league or city or wherever you from. Don't think Cali sweet. Fresh Coast, and that's the Bay Area, San Jose, LA. This is all Fresh Coast.
What's up? Wait, we're all like some fun-loving dudes. Like we're the last people that are gonna be like all, you know, like acting all fucking hard or trying to create problems at events. But you better fucking believe that if
shit can get active.
like with one person, like if you press one motherfucker,
Voltron,
instantly,
Tiger toe,
and
elbow,
fools that you don't think are that tight,
like,
fools that you're like, oh, these fools don't kick it that much. It's like, nah, but we're fresh though.
Yeah, we Fresh Coast.
I
bro.
know,
back
like,
to
I've
06.
known these fools since I was like 18.
No, see what he just said? See what he just said 10 years ago?
Yeah.
Fresh Coast, man. You go back way the fuck back. Like, so Fresh Coast is it's a real thing, and you know you can't be touched. So we get high. We got really good drugs out here, so we're usually in a good mood.
Holy shit! I just realized that Reverse Live didn't bring a 40 ounce to review.
Nah.
That's crazy.
Fuck wrong with you?
Are you out of 40s or what?
No, I still got 40s. I just
You
broke
trying to be like
week.
this?
Oh, he's not there. You should have told me. I would have picked you up 40 kids.
Sorry, man.
Oh,
You
kid.
didn't have no grape soda for me, nigga. Nothing. You got me some goddamn fake water. This ain't even.
Hey, so
this
Fluoride.
Crystal Lake water, nigga. Michael Myers. Where ain't no Crystal Lakes?
it's all about when you get a water bottle where you're like, what store did you buy this from? Like, you didn't go to Safeway, you didn't go to Lucky's, you didn't go to fucking Whole Foods. Like, I've never seen this bottle.
It say Crystal Lake, and then it say spring water. Those are two different motherfucking things. The spring, it's cool. Crystal Lake spring water.
Crystal Sink tap water.
It's like privileged Hennessy Blanco tequila. Nigga, it's just two different things.
But check it out. It's okay.
It's cool.
Reverse doesn't have a 40.
I'll be back. I'll be
But
back
we're-
with one next time for sure. I got three lined up.
But Frack is going to hit us right now with a short, tall can review.
A short, tall can review.
one time.
That's what we do. One time. Hey, Frack, tell us about what you're drinking today.
Hola, yo soy Frak, es un modelo de la semana. Muy bueno, es muy grande para mí.
Man,
Salud.
even Jewish people took Spanish B in the 8th grade.
That's crazy.
Yo, I'm
I'm half
Mexican,
Peruvian, low-key.
and I'm Mexican, and I don't speak that much Spanish.
See, you got to get on your
My
shit.
dad
man.
didn't teach me nothing, bro. My dad, all right,
Don't
this is
say
a true
that.
story.
What the fuck?
It's a true story. The only thing my dad ever taught me was put a $100 bill in your sock when you go to Tijuana because you might need to buy yourself out of jail. And guess what? That shit worked.
What the fuck, man?
So
okay,
look,
thank you.
So look, if my dad taught me anything, he taught me the most important thing. But this is a true fucking story. My dad, I was talking to my dad about speaking Spanish. My dad doesn't speak Spanish, and when I was young, we had a half pipe in the backyard. I was hella young, and I was like, teach me how to speak Spanish. And he's like, oh, you want to learn how to speak Spanish? All right, fucker. He's like, say this. Say, yo soy un joto. So I'm like, yo soy un joto. He's like, oh, you just said you're a faggot.
Now go play.
Bro, I'm like,
Now go be a man.
bro, I tell these stories.
Damn, G.
I tell
you
these
grew
stories.
up rough, nigga.
My dad is just crazy, bro.
Oh, bro.
He said that shit. That's real shit. You know what else he did one time? And around the same time, he had a fucking red pepper and he had a fucking yellow pepper, a habanero, and he was like, "I'll give you $20 if you eat one of these." And he's like, "You could choose." Of course, I choose the fucking yellow one.
Bright, pretty, yellow.
Oh, bro, I'm like, red's hot, yellow's cool. Fucking dying, bro. I'm like, oh, I'm throwing
How long
up.
did he laugh before he gave you milk and bread?
Bro, he was like, my mom was like mad at him. He was like, "You fucking, what are you
That's
doing?"
child
I'm like,
abuse,
I'm like,
motherfucker.
yeah, exactly. I'm like crying. And,
That is child abuse, dude.
yeah, bro. That's why I fuck
You
with
all
my
right,
dad.
man?
That's why I fuck with my dad from time to time.
Okay.
He'd be like, come bring me some money, fucker. I'd be like, all right, I'm on my way. He'll hit me up later. Oh, what the fuck? I thought you were coming by. Oh,
Remember that habanero?
fucking habanero,
Oh,
motherfucker.
yo soy un joto now.
Who's the hoto now?
Who's the hot dog now? Oh, shit.
Hey, man, you might need to do a book.
Yeah.
Memoirs of un joto by Daniel Martinez.
Fuck, bro.
Oh, Lord.
Say you junto.
Yeah, he
Now go play.
got me. He was a fucking
Now
Now
go
go
play.
play.
Now go play.
That's the most savage part about it.
Yo, his dad is like born in Mexico and speaks complete Spanish and didn't teach his sons any Spanish. He just fucking was like, fuck this. I'm teaching you fucking shit. I'm going to work.
All right, man. I need to hit the funny weed.
Okay, yeah. Okay, all right. We're going to pause for 2 seconds while I go run and grab this weed. Or, hey, watch this magic trick. Bing! Look at that shit.
Hey, that's that Mexican magic, nigga. Oh, shit. You better learn
Maybach
about
music.
it. Mexican magic.
Bro, I want to hit this so bad.
This is discipline in kung fu form.
Oh yeah.
This motherfucker
grinding
is
up weed for
sober
us.
and making the weed for us to hit. And
That's Mexican magic.
That's Mexican magic for
true
your
Mexican
ass.
magic.
No, don't smell it.
It's
don't cheat. Don't cheat.
Oh, it's blueberry sour.
Come on, man. You got a 24-hour chip. Nigga, like, want to hold on to
My
it.
24-hour chip.
I mean, how long?
Ron would be so proud. Ron would be
24-hour
so
chip.
proud of my 24-hour chip. Oh, he'd be like, "Good shit, D. A day,
A
boy?
whole day?
You the one. I knew you. I knew you was the one the Lord chose."
You the one?
That's what I say to my wife sometimes. I like if she does something random that's good, I'll be like, "I knew you were the one the Lord chose, girl."
Don't nobody say that now, another like.
Yeah. That's
Like,
that dude.
not a bitch.
Not a bitch. All right.
Oh yeah.
God,
Weed.
that smells good. Fuck, that's horrible.
No. Hey man, we go switch. We go alternate. Next week I'll be sober. You ain't gonna see me, but just trust me.
I'm not gonna do the show, but
yeah, just trust me.
Yeah, I'm sober, motherfucker.
I'm gonna call you like, hey, guess what? I'm sober. Fuck.
Hell is sober.
Hell is sober.
Slurring your fucking words and shit. All right. Okay. Oh shit. There was another video I wanted to pull up, but I forgot to pull it up. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Give me 1 second. All right. Say something. Talk amongst yourselves.
So anyway, yeah. So the other day, the game in Meek Mill, they was at they was at a Philly cheesesteak place, and they only had a little bit of cheesesteak left. And then the Meek Mill was like, "Well, you know this is my city. I'm a boss." And the game was like, "Yeah, Compton, I'm visiting, so I should get it." And so they was arguing. It was a little standoff. And then the game just allegedly jumped behind the counter, made a sandwich, took off. And so he was getting chased by the chasers. So he made it from
Dream Chasers.
Dream Chasers. So he made it to and he was lost. So he ran and he seen Beanie Siegel house. And then he ran to Beanie Siegel house. And then he ran to Beanie Siegel house, and they went up to Beanie Siegel door, and he was like, "Is game here?" And he was like, "Nah, nigga." And so it was like, all right. And then they found out from the street camera that the game did go in there. So then they tried to jump him at P. Diddy son bar mitzvah concert. And so somebody
I was there. I can
somebody
confirm.
sneak punched Beans. Yeah, he was there. He was working the
My
door.
whole family was there.
It was him, Ari
I was the
Gold,
bar
Jerry
mitzvah DJ.
Seinfeld, Super Dave, Larry David, nigga, Mel Brooks, nigga, all the motherfuckers was there, bro, kicking it. It looked like the Jew Hall of Fame in that bitch, boy. It was yanking, and it was just embarrassing that that they would do that to Beans. So then Beans, he did an interview, and I haven't heard the interview yet, but we gonna keep y'all updated on this cheesesteak saga. This shit go deep. You got Philly funking with each other, and now the game, he only eating Latin food in Compton. He mad. Like, it's a ripple effect, man. In hip-hop, we need to share our foods. You know, wherever you from, New York, share the pizza. Philly, share the cheesesteak. Chicago, share the deep dish. Cali, share the avocados and happy cows and cheese and milk and vegan gluten and all that. Why our shit so healthy?
I don't know.
And fuck you gluten motherfuckers, man. That outbreak of gluten allergicness that came in 2008, that shit been around for 8 years. You was eating peanut butter and jelly sandwiches all your life, and now I'm allergic to gluten. What happened to you if you eat some wheat, nigga? What really happened to you? You break out in hives, like you itch, like somebody got to really resuscitate you. Like, no, man, you just bullshit.
Hey, on
hate
behalf of all the people who have real allergies, I co-sign this statement, you know?
Cause gluten ain't no, that's some fake fuck
I
boy
really
shit.
been
you
out
say,
there with hives and an asthma
For real?
attack. And that's
what?
not happening from bread, you know what I mean?
Hey, they used to only give people in jail bread and water. You know why? Because you can't be allergic to them two motherfucking things. Like, you need that on Earth.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
like,
yeah,
so,
that's a 2016 prison. Like, I'm sorry.
I'm
I can't.
sorry.
Is there a gluten-free option?
I only have water. I only have water. You guys don't have pita? Nothing? Nothing? No. So you gluten motherfuckers stop lying to impress your little fuckboy eHarmony date bitch. All right?
Yo, that was really good. That was really it's just important shit.
Yeah, information. That's what we hear about the Dirtbag Dance Show.
You,
we
man.
inform, we teach, and we educate.
Yeah.
All right. Can you play this video from where
And the
it's at?
fact
Drag it over and press play.
Gaming Mill story was awesome.
K-Shine, Jesus Christ. Are you going to do what I think you're going to do right now?
It's the same verse.
Oh, hold on. It's muted. It's muted. It's muted.
Again.
Is he gonna do it again? Who you with?
No matter who you
No matter who you with.
That's the
At this point, he's just trolling.
K-Shine,
man.
right?
I think he's
That's the wrestler dude, right? NWX or NWO.
The wrestler, dude.
South by Southwest. What is it? What are you saying on this shirt? South by Southwest. NWX.
Yeah,
Hold on. Wait.
South by Southwest.
All right. Let's play this shit. Somebody sent me this, and I swear to God, if he's doing what I think he's doing, I'm going to freak out. Dangerous.
I lived the whole thing.
Who you playing with?
Oh, that's sad.
Round off. Jesus. That's your downfall. He's gonna do it. He's gonna fucking do the Star 69 one. Star 69. Stop this shit. Oh my God.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I want the who you with.
Wait.
I want the who you with.
Does he do the who you with? Play it. Oh, he's gonna do it. Let's all do it together. I don't care who you with. Now stop it. Okay, I'm fucking done.
Don DeMarco.
Wait. So that's not. It said K-Shine Freestyle.
Okay, so look, he did that.
Is that what it's titled?
Yes, it's actually titled "Kicks a Mean Freestyle."
Okay,
It's titled K-Shine.
Do we know what freestyle mean anymore?
Not that. Okay, look, freestyle doesn't have to be. It could be some shit you wrote, but it can't be some shit you wrote, did in a battle, did on 3 different fucking radio shows, and did in the Slaughterhouse fucking TV show.
Dan?
He did that shit on a TV show, in a battle, and in 3 fucking ciphers.
Daniel, how dare you? You're sober, so you're being stupid. How dare you sit here and say a freestyle can be something that you wrote? You are one of the illest we can show this nigga what a freestyle.
No, I understand.
Like,
Look,
bruh,
I understand because we come from the West
Thank
Coast.
you.
Our definition of
a
a freestyle is
a
different.
freestyle.
Yeah.
Man, like, yeah.
Is that a New York thing?
It's totally a New York.
Damn.
It's totally like a written freestyle.
New York thing. He's like, so.
That's totally a New York thing.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing with battling. Those are the fools that were freestyling when they were writing. Yeah, like when Iron Solomon battled Thesaurus, he was definitely freestyling, right?
Yeah.
For sure.
Hey, let me translate that in urban terms that they just said. Is that a New York thing? That's totally a New York thing. It's like, is that some New York shit? That's straight up some New York shit. That's basically what they said right there. That was hella
Good looks.
proper.
Facts, B.
Facts. Is that some New York?
Is that some of that
It's totally some New York stuff.
Yo,
East
look,
Coast business?
at this point, that like K-Shine doing that is lightweight comical. Like it
No, I
is.
think he's
I
literally
think he's
trolling you. Yeah.
now.
You think he's just trolling?
I think he's fucking with you.
Maybe
'cause
he's specifically fucking with you at this point.
Either that, or he thinks that Bernie Mac line is the dopest line.
Rest in peace. He been
Ever.
dead 5 years.
why is he burning the Macs?
He's
too?
burning the Mac.
He's burning these
the
Macs.
Macs.
Oh, like just
Like
putting
the-
them on fire?
No, the burning the Mac 11, the Mac 10. You know all the guns. They have hella guns.
Yeah.
Hella guns.
Burn
They
used
said
as
burning
the.
the Mac, the 50 cal, the barrel drums.
No.
Like y'all, damn.
I don't
I
think,
feel like firing a gun is way more effective than lighting it on fire. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? That's
no,
what I feel
burn the burner.
like. Oh, he's burning.
Yeah,
he's burning.
Yeah, I don't want to
He's
explain
not
that
burning
bar.
it, though.
I don't want to explain
Is he
that
gonna
bar.
put
I'm
his-
starting to feel
I'll buy
dumb.
you.
Trying to
You burn
the
cookies.
burner.
You don't burn these Macs.
When I burn the Mac because I make it hot because it shoot.
You could burn mac and cheese.
Slow it down.
You could burn a bunch of mac and cheese and then you burn these Macs.
There you go.
That's the only way.
And it doesn't
you can
matter
legit-
who you with.
And it doesn't matter who. Nobody wants to eat it because it's burned mac and cheese.
The Forrest Gumping.
Yeah, that's
the worst one.
It don't care.
That was him?
No.
Oh, shit.
No. But I don't care who you with, is what I'm saying.
When that Forrest Gumping.
What else?
Yo, speaking of going live, did you see Avocado's show, which is
What
just
else?
essentially the Dirtbag Dan show, but just like a little bit better?
Wait, what the fuck? Hi, are you here right now?
What do you mean with him? With
What did you just say? You said that on this show?
I mean,
Yeah, it was him and
they had
Fredo.
Immaculate instead of Frack, so I think is it.
That's because he's such a rap nerd. He thinks it's cool when Ilmac's on camera.
Oh, fuck, nigga.
That was good.
Come on, man.
Yo,
That shit ain't cool.
Jesus.
No, it was that was tight. Avocado.
What did he do to you?
It was funny. It was hilarious because it was Avocado and Ilmac smoking cigars, and Fredo refused to smoke a cigar, so he was smoking a blunt. It was like,
I'll meet you halfway.
I'll meet you halfway. I'll smoke a cigar, but it's got to be filled with weed. Good
Shout
man.
out to Fredo for that.
Yeah, shout out to
I think I
Fredo.
would've gone-
Yeah.
Shout out to Fredo burning the Mac.
Yeah.
Burning the Mac in my college room dorm, starting over.
I don't care. Starting over.
Got start over.
Starting over. Starting over.
Hot plate, nigga. Dorm room. Gotta make it do what it do. Nigga gotta eat.
Y'all cook on the flow.
Yeah, man. You go top ramen, mac and cheese. Top ramen, mac and cheese. Nigga, that's all it is.
Cooking up.
I could cook the mac with no stove.
up.
Pot on the floor.
Make it Adderall on the hot plate for these niggas. I'm in the dorm slanging Adderall.
That's like the most college bar of all time.
Baking up the Adderall on the hot plate for my next door neighbors up in the dorm room named Nate. Nigga, hold on. Knock the secret knock. Boom, boom. Then kick it with my shoe. Open the door. Nigga, what you want to do? You want one or two? I got two for him and two for you. And the dude over there, the nerd that just got here, that nigga knew. That's a freestyle, nigga. That's a freestyle.
Start
Facts.
over.
Start over.
Start over.
Cooking up the Adderall. On the
hot plate.
On the hot plate
Adderall
in the dorm.
Real
Getting
shit.
it. Tuition don't pay itself, my nigga. These books cost money, nigga.
Hey, we got another special segment on the show that depends on Frack because he's the only one that consistently watches battles anymore. So this week we have
I'm
Frack's.
not talking about battles.
We have
I'm not doing that.
Frack's battles of the week. Frack's battles of the week. Frack, you watched some battles. Tell us about the battles you watched.
Reverse Live watches battles.
Let's see. Okay, let's see if Reverse Live watched the battles that Frack watched this week. Frack sent me a list of battles. He was like, "Yo, are we gonna talk about these?" And I was like, "Yeah, you can."
Maybe not.
I said, "Look," he sent me a list of battles, and I said, "Huh?" And he said,
He said it in text. There's a question mark.
"Huh?"
Like,
With a
what?
question mark. And then it says, he said, "Battles to talk about." I said, "Why not?" Why not means you
Gonna
talk
bring
about
some
the battles.
order back to the show.
Thank you, Frack. The first battle that you mentioned was Shuffle T versus Raptor. Have you seen Don't Flop videos lately? Nobody is watching that
yeah,
shit.
did you see they have they're asking the fans to fund their next
Australian battle rappers?
Dude, this is so bad. Don't Flop, the British League, who at one time was
got beef is Australian. All right.
at one time they were getting views in the hundreds of thousands on everything, especially anything that Shuffle T or Marlo fucking touched. You know what I'm saying?
Pedro too.
Pedro, like they had a whole bunch of like stars that they had developed that were getting a bunch of views on their own. I don't know what the fuck happened, but the views on that end have dropped off so fucking hard. And
Didn't their channel,
they recycling a lot?
No, didn't their channel get shut down for a while?
yeah,
'Cause
their
they were,
channel
like,
got
buying
shut down
views
for
or something
a
like that?
day. It got shut down for 24 hours, and then they got it turned back on. So that didn't affect.
Wasn't like someone in there? I think someone that in like they don't work with anymore was buying subscribers or
I don't
views or
know.
something like that?
I'm not gonna speculate as to
I don't
why
really know.
their
I think
channel
I
got
read
shut
that
Quit
down.
saying all that shit.
No, I think I read it on Facebook, and I think
Oh,
it was
okay.
one of the dudes from the league was
Oh,
saying
no,
that
nigga,
shit.
no.
Yeah.
Facebook is hella credible. That ain't WikiLeaks. Anything on Facebook, you should
Yo,
believe.
That's
I'm
what I'm
just-
saying. It's facts-based source.
Look, I'm on.
Facebook.
I'm on the
Facts.
Don't Flop page right now.
Sorry if I'm wrong. I don't know. But
But yeah, they're getting like the same views that the GZ channel gets.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
So
weird to
look,
me.
this Raptor
But
and
they low key go viral on Facebook all the time.
that's weird.
So maybe they're like.
Well,
trying
you
to-
can't market or make money off Facebook. They don't send you checks. Facebook don't send you checks. My shit got
You could just
5
drop
million
facts on
views, and I got no money to show for that shit.
Hey, man, I know where Zuckerberg live, nigga.
Yeah, let's go get that.
Shit.
I don't know where he lives.
I don't know where he lives. Sorry about that. That
Okay.
nigga powerful.
I do.
Sorry about that.
The gold stains in the fridge.
And he like right down the street somewhere. That nigga.
This battle, Raptor versus Shuffle T, been out for a week. Got 30K views. That's fucking crazy.
And that's good for the Dutch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, because battle views is like album sales now. You know what I'm saying? Like you go gold in 2 weeks, and it's like, damn, that's like going diamond.
Yeah, it's just weird because like this same
Damn,
battle,
that's hella sad.
it's the exact same thing.
album sales were like that. You remember when 50 Cent and Kanye had like they put the
Yeah,
album out
they
on the
both
same
sold like
day.
a million.
They both sold like 1 million, and then they did it
So
again
tight. That was
like 2
that
years
was like
later.
the last year that CDs mattered.
Yeah, exactly.
For
they
real.
They couldn't
that
push
was
a half
the
million.
last year.
I know. Meek Mill, look, man, you saw what happened. Meek lost his motherfucking mind. He sold 200,000 in 1 week and said, nigga, fuck everybody. I'm fucking Nicki. Drake ain't shit. And he just went crazy. He's like, I'm that nigga. I sold 200,000 CDs in America in 1 week. Bruh,
And
you
then
could
he just,
feel
like,
he went crazy.
All right, Shuffle T
crazy.
versus Raptor. Who do you think won that battle?
Did you see it?
Nuh-uh.
Should we
Can
just
I
not
get?
talk
Can I?
about
Hey,
it
can I
then?
guess just off names?
Bro, you're talking.
Go ahead, Frack. You saw it. Go
Frack.
get
Give,
down.
yeah, no, give us your.
If I know
overall
any
view.
of them, I'll hop in. Don't be afraid to talk about
What's
battles.
up? What's up? Give your overall.
Shuffle D was super funny, and like he had like a round where he like his mom called him in the middle of the battle.
Oh, I seen that.
Okay.
I seen that.
Why would you tell us the best part in the movie, nigga?
Yo, that.
Don't tell. No, I ain't dancing you about shit.
So I seen that clip online. Shuffle T answers the phone. The way he does it is the funniest shit in the world, and it's such a dangerous move. And
Right.
the audience is reacting the whole time. He's like, "I'm doing a battle," and then he's like, "No, you would know who it is." And everyone's just
Ah, damn.
like, "So good, so good."
Damn.
But yeah, I'm if that is the one round reference I have for that battle, I'm going to go ahead and
He did
guess.
another. He just does hella like weird conceptual shit. Like he did another round about how it was Raptor's parents at a parent-teacher conference, and he was the teacher talking to Raptor's parents.
Wow.
It was like just like hella
And you're supposed
playwrights
to
and
follow all along this shit,
like
breadcrumbs.
Shakespearean.
So, would you say that Shuffle T won that battle with his witty
Yeah, well,
repartee?
it was just they weren't doing the same thing. Raptor was just rapping really fast and with a lot of syllables and stuff.
That would
So it
make
was like-
sense.
it was a good, but he did good too. So it was like a good
Raptor.
style clash.
Raptor was
But
rapping
Shuffle T
fast.
won, yeah.
Like, yeah, nigga, that sounds about right.
All right, what's next? Okay, next up,
I could have told you that.
and I did see a little bit of this battle. I just watched Swave's rounds because he's the man,
Oh, Swave and
Yeah.
fucking
Tink.
Tink, yeah.
which is just a body,
You watch
right?
that?
Yeah, I watched that.
Which is just a body bag, right?
Yeah, Swave fucking was.
I watched the first round of Swave,
I-
and the first round of Tink, and then I was like, I'm just watching Swave's rounds for the rest of this battle.
That was Tink's best round too. I
Was the
think.
first one?
Yeah, he did. He
Let's watch that shit first. All right, no, whatever.
We're not watching any of this shit,
Man, what
Frack
the
watched
fuck was kind of preview? what, this movie theater sucks.
Yeah, we're terrible.
Yeah, but I think I saw a lot of people hating on Swave like on YouTube because he was like, well, I know for like
the gas. and stuff.
that more like audience and shit, they like more like schemes and punches and stuff, and Swave was more like talking to like he had, you know, like how they have more bars and shit like that. Because Tink had some tight shit, like he
Yeah.
had some fucking hard ass lines, but like Swave's rounds were like just crafted like for Tink. You
And
know
it was
what I
just
mean?
like some like talk to
and
him.
he's like talking
shit.
to him like it was his fucking dad.
He
or
did an
some shit,
exorcism
yeah.
at one point.
Yeah, he was like like naming actual demons and shit, and like it was fucking. Swave's dope as fuck. I've listened to Swave's music since I was a kid, so watching him battle even now, I'm just like fucking super.
Yeah, it's
stoked on
tight
it.
that he's like back in this shit.
Yeah, but he was getting down. Not to hate on Tink though. Tink's tight. That's one of the I like.
He kind of raps like he just like has a bunch of like horrorcore scenarios like that are like super like I think he works as a mortician, so like he's like
In real
like
life,
that's
nigga?
in real life. So like his
Tink the demon works as a
yeah,
mortician.
so he just knows all this like
Hey man,
weird
say
shit
all
about
that. Say all that together again.
Tink
Okay.
the demon
Okay,
works
so-
as a mortician.
Yeah,
very-
That's like some shit that
Nigga,
Ron
this
Burgundy
shit.
would say to get his voice cracking before he'd be like,
that's a real
Tink
shit.
the demon
That's what Swave
is a
said in the battle.
mortician.
That's cool.
That sound like a quote off a
That's a
Quentin
sick-ass
Tarantino
job. That's
movie.
actually fucking
Like
tight as
Quentin,
fuck.
like that sound like Quentin Tarantino script. type
That makes
shit.
me like Tink the Demon a little more. Like
Yeah, he be around dead people. He don't give a
Yeah,
fuck
he don't
about
give a
catching a
fuck
body.
about nothing.
You catch a body every
probably know how to clean
motherfucking
your
day.
ass up, dude. Like
That motherfucker catch 9 bodies a day. Be a mortician, man. He stay around dead
it's his
shit.
job to catch bodies.
Swave was like me and my bros. You have a job because of us.
Oh,
Ooh.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Y'all talking about like the mortician, like he hard, bro. He knows how to put makeup on a dead body. That shit's weird.
I was just saying it's a cool
creepy.
job. I do.
That's
it.
creepy. That's some Buffalo Bill
Hey,
ass
Tink,
shit.
give me
I
a
guess I'm
job.
scared of Buffalo Bill, but like
Tink, I'll
I don't
intern
think he
for
a
you.
gangster.
Hey, Tink, what's up? I need a job.
I'll intern for you, man.
He put makeup.
he
He
put
put
makeup.
makeup on.
He put makeup on dead people, man. That ain't hard.
Like not normally, like he puts like really weird clown.
He
makeup
said
and
that's all the
lipstick.
mortician. I thought they don't scoop. Hey, hold on. They don't scoop out the intestines and all
Ah,
that shit.
man, that's a fucking
Corner.
That's
corner.
a
That's
wait,
a corner.
what's
That's the
a-
corner.
Corner.
That's the corner.
The corner?
The corner. Really?
corner?
On the corner.
Dirtbag Dan.
Versus the corner.
Man, truth be told, I don't know what a mortician does. I don't give a fuck.
You
either.
you just said they put makeup on dead people, man.
Is that what they do?
You said that shit.
like
They
Paul
dress
Bear,
him up and they get him ready to
dress
put
him
in
up
the
and put
ground?
makeup on him.
For that last party.
I was so wait, what's the one that like cuts him open and embalms people?
That's
and
what we
shit?
just.
That's a corner. The corner.
Yeah.
Corner.
The corner.
Yeah, yeah.
Dirtbag
8 seconds
Dan.
ago, we just said that.
Okay.
That's why we were saying the corner.
Okay.
All right, moving
Then that's
on.
Moving
what, I
on,
want to do
moving
that
on.
job. I do not want to be a mortician.
Who's the
I
one who like
retract that
scoops out the
previous
intestines and stuff?
I want to be that guy.
God damn.
The corner, dude.
Shut the fuck.
Moving
That was
on.
Frack.
This is the mute button time.
I don't think I've ever been so angry in my life right now. I don't know if it's because I'm sober.
Yes,
or-
it is because you sober, you
Okay.
fucking asshole. You think it's because if you was high, you wouldn't be laughing?
No, you're right. You're right. That's not a good
All
reason
right,
to
man,
be.
stop. He's a little more impatient.
It's not nearly a good reason to be as
Sit up
angry as I
straight,
am.
nigga. Sit up straight.
Okay, next battle: Head Ice versus Big T. I actually seen this battle.
Yeah.
Seen this battle live.
saw it?
I
Flo?
seen it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Head Ice is the shit.
Yeah.
Big
Hey.
T is dope too. I actually can't pick a winner in this
Big
one.
T's third round was crazy.
Big T
Amazing.
was one of my favorite rounds of world
that
domination.
third round, Big T was crazy.
That's like when we don't know what the fuck you're saying when he's talking about the eggs make me nauseous. And he's
Yeah,
like,
he
I don't
was
know
like-
what the fuck that is,
But I
that's-
like
but
it.
I like
But I
that
like
shit.
it.
He's like, you got fat nigga problems. Yeah.
Yeah, he's like,
And I just sound like,
you
know
leave the
that.
hotel with toilet paper in your ass.
Yo,
cheeks.
that
Yeah.
was the best. He's like, you just mad because you left the hotel with pieces of toilet paper in your ass. The way he says everything.
Yeah.
Too.
Big T's like adjusting.
Arsenal said I'm killing you.
Yeah. Arsenal was there the whole time. Was dying.
Arsenal said I'm killing you.
Sounds like showing up.
Dude, the craziest thing when Big T was like, high knees,
High
high
knees.
cheese.
Oh, man.
Just like super flexible.
That was
all of a sudden.
cardio. That was cardio.
Super flexible.
All of a
He was,
sudden.
he was like jazzercising up there.
No, I mean,
What
no,
if Big
no,
T could
real
just
talk.
like do the splits and he's like hella like agile and
For
shit.
real.
Like,
For real.
if you
Like,
saw-
even if Big T whooped your ass and you was explaining the fight and you was like, yeah, didn't he need me in the head? And he's like, he need you? Like, was you on the ground?
He's like, what
nah.
happened?
Like, wow.
High cheese,
He kicked me
high
like
knees.
3
That
times.
shit was
High
hella dope. He did
knees.
it twice in a row.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Be like, yo, that motherfucker threw a wheel kick at me, man. I didn't
Hey,
see,
yo.
I didn't see
Like,
that
yeah,
shit
like
coming from
cartwheels
nowhere,
and just-
man.
That Big T third round was a classic.
So
That
this is
shit
what
was
I
dope.
said about that battle live. I said Head Ice won the first 2 rounds, and ordinarily that would win you the whole battle. But Big
That
T's third
third
round
was
was
so
so
crazy.
good.
No one
and he was
loses in
good
a battle like that,
No
you
one
know?
loses in a battle like that. Yeah, exactly. So I called it a tie based on that. I said two two 10-9 rounds for fucking head ice, and then a 10-8 round for.
You went
C.
boxing with it. Okay.
I like that.
There you
all
go.
I know. That's all
That's
I
because
know.
he's Mexican.
Sober
Mexicans like
Dirtbag
boxing.
3.0 system of judging.
Like, I don't know what the fuck they're saying. Yo soy un joto. Yo soy un joto. I don't know what that means. My dad taught me.
Now go play. Go play.
Yeah, fucker.
Moving on. Oh, you want to learn some Spanish?
Yeah, I'll teach you something. Okay, final battle. Passwords versus JC.
Oh, I didn't see that, man.
I didn't even know that battle
Fire.
happened.
What the fuck?
Fire.
Okay, first of all, what
I knew
league?
it happened. I didn't know it dropped though.
What league?
Is the league that
man.
happens in
It's a
Detroit?
Detroit one,
Battle Barbarian Battlegrounds.
Barbarian battle bars.
Hey, man, somebody else say that shit. It's a barbarian
Barbarian
battlegrounds.
Barbarian battlegrounds, where the real shit happens to real deal. You can fucking die.
Where the real shit happens to real deal. Where the real shit happens to Trevor.
You can fucking die there.
You can fucking.
Again,
Barbarian
Sorry,
battlegrounds.
Barbarian Battlegrounds.
It's totally intense and scary. I watch it. I wouldn't go, but I watch it. It's really real. It's really real.
Hey,
you gotta say barbarian battlegrounds.
Barbarian Battlegrounds.
There you go, bro. You got a Modelo. Say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest.
Well, all right. So look, who won this? Cause Pass is town business. I hope he. I know my nigga did good.
Hey, it was an even ass battle.
There you go. Keep
Doesn't
staying
work for
character.
me, man.
It don't work. No, just go ahead, man.
Yeah, you just talk normal, man.
nah,
It's too much.
I'm
Go,
so
go ahead and
about
get your
it.
Michael J. Fox Family Ties voice on.
I don't want you to hurt yourself.
Yeah, it was hella even.
Yeah?
Both did really well.
Yeah?
I think I had Pass just because I prefer his style and actual
was gonna
rapping.
say, I think
But JC was super above average.
I just say when fools are like,
I'm pretty sure Pass won. I haven't
yeah, I'm
seen
pretty
it
sure
yet,
past one.
but,
I haven't seen it, and I'm. What any of you say? What?
Hey man, you might need to smoke, bro. Like, why the fuck are you bullshitting around the answer?
Hey yo, passwords one. Fuck y'all. No, I'm so biased, bro. When
Yeah,
fools
me
ask
too,
me, like,
dude, all
who do you
the
think
time.
won a battle? I'm like, is my friend in that battle? No, yeah,
Yeah, he probably won.
He
then.
probably won.
I know. Yeah, I'm. JC's really tight, but like I can't.
Oh fuck, man.
Passwords doesn't really
Whatever,
lose
dude.
very much.
I feel like if I was a bigger fan,
ever to me.
JC said,
All right, fuck
JC said lead showers. He doesn't know if he's in Oakland or Flint, which was pretty tight.
That's pretty cool.
And then Pass said, I have you spinning in your casket like Maserati Rick or something crazy
Ooh,
like that.
nigga, shit. Okay, that was going there. He said that in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay.
yo, and that's
Look,
one of those lines. Like, how come nobody said that already? Like, everybody knew that fool had rims on his fucking coffin. That shit was in everything. You know what I mean?
do have a special announcement, man. I mean, y'all let me know when I can do it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It pertains. And
That was the
relates
last.
to the.
That was the last of Frack's battles, by the way. Give it up for
Oh,
Frack
yeah.
for actually
Let's
watching.
keep it
battles.
going. Let's keep it going.
Barbarian
Yeah.
Battlegrounds.
Barbarian battlegrounds.
Stop saying it like that, bro.
Nickelodeon presents.
Damn, bro. Okay.
Oh shit!
My announcement ain't even got no motherfucking wind in it no more. Cause barbarian battle. Dude, don't do that, man.
Yeah, that's like the intro to your announcement.
Yo, special announcement to make. Town business. All right, so you got Pass, you got Caustic, and you got me, and then we go get some other motherfuckers from Oakland. But town business, we Voltron in that shit, and we would challenge any of you motherfucking teams out there.
Oh, I'm into that.
we would
Yeah, that's
challenge
Oakland.
any motherfucking team.
Team
Town
Oakland.
business,
I
nigga.
like that.
Caustic, Pass, and FLO. Nigga,
Oh,
straight
let's
up.
set that up.
Yeah, set that up. Set that
What-
up
hey,
with
so
whoever
what-
the fuck.
So there's got to be 3 other rappers who
Yeah.
come from another fucking place. You know what
I mean, Harlem got 38,000 battle rappers in it, and then it's hella battle rapping. Sometimes it'd be like URL presents Harlem.
Oh, what about like,
like Harlem and 2 dudes from St. Louis?
Town
And it's
business
like,
versus South by Southwest.
Yeah, no, I would call it town business versus like, you know, it would be like NWX versus town business. That's the team. You're all
Fuck
town.
yeah. Fuck yeah. You know, my first, you gonna get him something,
so
man. You look
sober,
like you
dude,
gonna
I'm
change him
scared.
to something.
Sorry, I spilled a little water.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do in my battle rap against the dude? I would spit that verse he loved against him.
Okay, Sean.
Yeah, K-Shine.
That'd be so funny.
He'd be like,
That's the illest shit.
I'd be like, that's everybody's, nigga. It's been on the internet hella long. You can't say that. You can't say that's just yours. Nigga, after 2 years, it belongs to anybody.
That's everybody's. That's
You're like
everybody's.
burning the Mac burning.
I don't care who you with, bro.
I don't care who you with.
That's everybody.
That's everybody.
I don't care who you with.
Everyone in the crowd is gonna sing along with you.
Yeah, dude, that's
All three rounds.
I'll be like, hey, if you ever heard this jam, feel free to join in.
be like, brand new tray,
Brand new.
and it got the baby grip. So big on it, the barrel says dangerous. The whole audience. Oh God,
Man.
Okay.
Yeah, town business.
Town business, team town business. We'd like to set up a battle. Maybe. What about
Anybody,
all those
Eskimos,
knuckleheads
nigga.
from the Mass area, like fucking Farrell and fucking the
man.
Bang Boys.
We'll battle Eskimos.
Oh, Jeffrey and
Farrell, Bangs, and Jeffrey, right?
Who's Bangs?
The one who battled DNA and did terrible.
Oh,
at
Bangs.
Massachusetts.
Yeah. I thought you were saying like
You said it did
I thought you were
terrible?
making fun of someone with like bangs, but then
Oh
like,
no.
Yeah,
There's a
the actual
comma.
Bangs. Bangs is fucking tight. Yeah.
Hey, he just had a bad night against DNA.
Yeah,
That was a bad
him.
battle.
If you watch him versus Reaper Rel, I think like
Yeah.
he has like one
He's
of my
a
favorite
fun
performances
he's a fun
ever.
kid too. He's like
fucking tight.
You could tell when motherfuckers are funny in conversation that they're
Yeah.
gonna be funny in a battle. I like all those kids. Jeffrey, Eric, and fucking Bangs all together. I think that would be a good team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
The
Jeffrey
mass,
is like-
mass crew.
They're tight. Jeffrey and Farrell. I've never met Bangs, but Jeffrey and Farrell are cool as fuck. We were kicking it at the last bunker I went to, and those fools drink.
usually
a lot,
one of
so-
those is one of those dudes is hella drunk.
Yeah, it was Jeff.
It used to be, because it used to be Eric, and then he
Oh, yeah,
blew his colon out like a porn star blows their
What
anal
the
ring
fuck?
out.
Shit. Cause you know I was about to say something.
blew his-
and you
blew his
can't
liver.
vote.
Yeah,
He blew his
his
liver.
colon out.
He blew his liver
He
out.
drank so much, he blew his colon out. It's like,
Came out his butt, man. He ruined his asshole with alcohol.
How did y'all end up here? In this conversation, how'd y'all get there?
You know what? I
Sorry.
think,
Yeah,
bro.
like- it's like a anal fucking anal bead porn star blowing it out their ass. How'd y'all end
was
up
all
there?
that. I was-
That's
Honestly,
what's
bro-
up. That was a freestyle, nigga.
I'm just gonna put this out.
Hey.
That was.
I was off the
They don't
head.
do that on the East Coast.
I can't
Hey
even.
man, shut up, dude. You gonna get your ass. Sorry, man. Go ahead.
I can't even. I can't even tell if I'm like the difference between sobriety and everything else anymore. Like I know I feel frustrated, but I also feel kind of goofy. Am I like this all the time?
Yo, you know
might
how they
be,
did a
man.
documentary on you
Ooh,
doing
you
shrooms
might-
in Amsterdam? They got to do a documentary of you going to a battle sober, just like seeing how you
Oh.
act.
getting, like, mad at everybody
No.
for
It goes
late.
so viral.
Play them side by side and
Yeah.
see that there's no difference. Like just left and right.
You'd
a
be
trouble
way
person.
more pissed at people being late, I think. Like,
Yeah?
if you were.
Hey man,
so-
shut up! I was late tonight, nigga. Why the fuck would you?
Yeah, y'all were
remind him of
hella
this?
late, and
No,
I
Remind him
but
of that
you know,
shit.
I'm telling you.
You snitching now, nigga?
I was on time.
God damn! You gonna
I was late,
You gonna
too.
remind a frustrated nigga that I was late?
I was late too.
That's fucked up.
Frack was on time.
Frack
Made us
never
both
been late
look
to
bad.
nothing.
Hell no,
I've never
man.
been late.
Hey, Jewish people always on time because they got to set up the movie station and the stuff and all the production. They got to be at
Right.
Paramount early.
Okay. Racism. I like that.
And it's facts, nigga. Facts.
I like that. We get down with that.
Unless we got
No,
to
we
pay
don't get
anyway.
down with that. No shit.
He said unless we gotta pay.
Then we're late as fuck.
Dirk, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
You got a really good ear for like any new shit you been off of new shit in the past 2 weeks.
Music?
Yeah.
Man, I'm still on that
What?
that Young Thug Jeffrey album. I've been slapping that shit. Oh, it's so good, so good.
Is this sarcasm? I don't know
Reread?
because
No.
you're sober. Your face, I can't read you right now.
I know. I can't read myself. I know I'm being serious right now, but I think I might be being sarcastic too. Maybe
Yeah.
I don't even like that music. Maybe I'm just high all the time and I think I like it.
Yeah, it look like you about to break your phone in half. Hey, but no, for real, Young Thug.
I like the Jeffrey album. Also,
What else?
West Side Gun, Fly God. That's like the best shit that
The
came
who?
out. West Side Gun, Fly God. It's just
Shit.
It's like some grimy. It's just grimy, barred out shit. It's shooting people selling coke over sampled beats.
Yeah, yo type of shit you brush your teeth to, huh? It's gonna be a great day.
Wake up and grab the yappa before he brushes his teeth.
And then what else?
New Danny Brown is pretty cool.
Yeah, the new Danny Brown, and he actually makes a Cadillac Ron reference in
word?
the song. Yeah. I can't
Swear to
tell.
God,
I can't tell if it's.
Damn, we hella
says
nerdy.
it in a
Everybody
bar.
put their phones out.
No, I got it written down actually. The bar he says. So he says it's in the first verse too. He says I'm like Kubrick with 2 bricks and hose off the strip off a 2-piece with a 2-piece and a toothpick. I flick and I preach about how I'm getting this money out here in these streets in the Caddy Ron Isley on between the sheets. So he says in the Caddy Ron Isley on.
That's a bar.
That's a bar, bro.
That's a bar. You can say that all you want on the internet.
Yeah, boy. You can say that forever, and no friends are getting mad about that shit.
Not a nigga would have got mad at.
I love it. Shouts out to Danny Brown for that. That's really dope. That's
dope.
really dope.
So you said Danny Brown, Young Thug, and then you said
Oh, there's a dope ass
West Side Gun.
that Danny Brown really dope track with
with Earl Sweatshirt.
with Earl and Kendrick and Absol. I really like that shit too. Also, I re-fell in love with Anthony B, and I recommend that everybody listen to Juan Back. Juan Back me water pump me cool and that's the shit, bro. I'll put a link in the video description. That's what your boy dances. That's what your boy dances to by himself. Okay. Well, you asked.
Nah, because I just saw you like making some pancakes in the morning.
With me dance with me lady.
Drinking juice, man.
New Isaiah Rashad mixtape was pretty cool.
Yeah, that shit's fire.
So those are actual joints you saw. Mixtape wise, like that's your new shit you want, a mixtape shit?
Isaiah Rashad, Mick Jenkins, and the new Danny Brown is what I've been slapping.
Yeah, he likes the rap.
Actually, just came across. It's a year ago, but I just started bumping it like 2 weeks ago for some reason. I was just on YouTube, and it's the Deeply Rooted Scarface.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Yo, that motherfucking Scarface is the dude.
Yeah,
can't go wrong. Can't go wrong.
He the dude, and I know it's like a year old, but anytime Scarface did something in 2008, man, and it was hella dope.
Yeah. He's that dude. He's a dude who like could fall off the map for 5 years, come back and. Well, he also has like a classic style. I would compare him. He's a lot more technical, but I would compare him to Too Short in the sense that like it's not gonna get old listening to him rap. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Like he did Mary Jane. Remember the first time you heard Mary Jane, the beat? It was like everybody made that like they woke up with their dick in an ugly bitch face. Like that shit slap.
I like that. What's that one shit? The money and the power.
I'm Untouchable.
Yeah, that sounds fucking
man.
hard.
Untouchable album's classic.
Video questions, then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. You guys are terrible.
Man, dude.
Nah, you're good. You've been good. I'm sorry. I don't know.
Yeah,
No. You stick by your stuff, man.
I don't know what's wrong.
Stick by your guns.
I don't know what to do.
Look at this dude.
Oh, Facebook question. Okay, yeah.
I'm finna ask you something. Man, that's a round.
Oh, hold on. We got no volume. Pause it.
Pause.
He's like, I want to wrestle reverse live if he ain't a pussy.
Oh, it's over here. Volume. It's over here. It's me. It was my fault. My bad.
I want to wrestle reverse live.
Give me 1 second. Oh.
On camera.
All right, go ahead. Pump it. No? Play?
I'm from Springfield, Missouri.
Oh, back it up.
Back it up. His voice.
Back it up so we can.
Sounded like Barbarian Battlegrounds.
He sound like you.
Barbarian Battlegrounds.
Frag did the voiceover.
All right, let's go.
Hey, my name is Cole Gray. I'm from Springfield, Missouri, and I just have 2 things to say. First off, my first exposure to battle rap was watching Dirtbag Dan versus Mad Child at WD2.
Terrible battle.
King of the Dot, and I remember thinking, like, this is the coolest shit in the world. I'm just on Stumble Upon one night searching for hip-hop shit, and all of a sudden this happens. They had no prior, knowledge of anything, and since then I've discovered this to be one of the absolute, actually, in my opinion, it is the coolest sport in the world, so that's super cool. I just wanted to tell somebody that. Okay, second, I'm a big fan of the culture. It's always, kind of tough to me because I'm a really big fan of like the whole Fresh Code style. I thought Caustic got fucking jerked in the title match, and I love like listening to DPD,
Fresh Code,
watching Battle of the Zay or whatever. And what's been super cool is like watching how this whole style has gotten so big, but it's hard because there are other styles that I don't really get as much, and I used to kind of write them off, but I don't want to.
He's talking
like,
about black
I want to appreciate what everybody else has. I want to appreciate mostly URL. Let's be honest.
Oh, told you, boy. Told you.
I don't get it.
Told you.
I want to though. Like
Hey, he wants to though.
He wants to get it. I'm not mad at him at all. I'm not mad at him at all.
That looks like the right
what
panel
are
for
your
him.
tips?
It's all white
people who watch battles from all over, the world.
No, he
all
said
kinds
passwords. He said he liked
styles or
passwords.
whatever. How do you appreciate a style that you don't necessarily like? So anyway, thanks y'all. Keep it up.
We gotta answer this fucking question.
Yeah,
And then it stopped like that.
Okay, all right. Hey, look. Let him go. Everybody answer this in 30. No talking over each other. Let him go.
Yeah.
You go. All right, go.
Thank you.
That's good.
You liked how I knew what he was talking about, huh?
Yeah,
Because he was like beating around the bush.
You white motherfucker. Yeah, you like, hey, bro.
She's like, I don't
You're
like.
talking about the darker
She's
side
just like,
of
I don't
battleground.
like. I don't like.
My gun's so big, I don't care how big your gun is.
He said fresh coast style. He's like, I really like it's fun and family based. Your kids can watch it.
I can count the multis all by myself.
No, but I get
All
it.
right.
I understand
So what's up?
I understand where he's coming from. And I'm not trying to make like a judgment about his lifestyle, but I could say just based on listening to him talk for 2 minutes, it's probably pretty far removed from the content that is going down in URL. The thing is, not my life so much. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And all the music that I've listened to is closer to the URL side of battle rap than and that's what I've always said. Like a lot of people, I've had this question asked to me before. Never by anything but a white person, but I've had this question asked to me before. And basically, the question is usually, why is this the more popular form? Why isn't the other form more popular? It seems so much more accessible, and I do agree with that. It seems like comedy as a backbone for battle rap is more accessible than cocaine, gun violence, and misogyny. You know what I'm saying? But cocaine, gun violence, and misogyny is the norm in hip-hop music.
Rap, yeah.
So in rap. So why wouldn't the most popular form of battle rap mirror the most popular form of hip-hop? Like I said, that to me, the nature of the content isn't confounding to me or confusing to me in any way. I understand it. I've had similar experiences in my life, and I would say that allows me to have reference for the material and to enjoy the material. But if you don't have any reference for that, I could totally see how it would be confusing. Just in general, let alone like, why is this so popular? It seems like these fools are hella mad and whatever. But at the same time today, Bud Bundy posted today that he wanted to do a battle. He didn't say
I will battle Bud Bundy. Go ahead.
But he said, I want to do a URL main stage battle. Come on, Bud Bundy. They're never gonna let you on the fucking main stage. You should have said King of the Dot. You come fuck with us anytime you want to. But no,
you're more of a Zay guy.
Yeah,
you're more of a Zay guy.
Yeah,
Bud.
Set you up against like Knox Overstreet.
Your daddy sold shoes for hella long. His daddy sold shoes his whole life.
That's my answer. That's my answer. What do you think?
Do it in your regular voice too.
Yeah. I think I guess my answer to that question is I think that like in terms of watching battles like that, like I do understand that saying like the more comedic multi-syllabic style is more accessible, and sometimes I think it is like sometimes the URL style is a bit more nerdy in that you have to like know some of the names of guns and stuff like that. Like, and my advice.
That's weird to think about it as nerdy like that, but you do need to have a lot of.
Motherfuckers all play
Oh my God! It's so Frack's turn to talk.
But not. I was making a point based on what you're saying. it's nerdier because it also requires more context for the battlers than just comedy. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, but at the same time, my advice, and I think the way I got into Smack is to get into the more versatile MCs first, like dudes like Hollow, T-Top, Math Hoffa,
Charlie
like
Clips,
Calico,
Big T.
I'm talking about more of the dudes who don't do as many gun bars that require a lot of like wordplay and understanding, but just are more storytellers and are more like they'll give you. I mean, it depends. It depends if is he scared to watch URL because of the street shit. Don't think that's what he's asking. I think he's.
I don't understand it. Yeah,
I think he misunderstands the bars and shit, and it does take a lot of like
context
training of your ears to understand that. Like, so I mean, if you're a racist white person and saying I don't watch it because I don't like the street shit makes me uncomfortable, then that's a whole nother issue. But if you're saying I don't understand the wordplay, my advice is just to start with battlers like Calico, Math, T-Top, who are more like storytellers, less just like wordplay after word, less chilla-y, less, you know what I mean?
He said passwords when he was talking about people he liked, who I consider to be a very complex writer and someone who you could throw on any URL main event and would.
But his style is complex in a way that is easily accessible. You know, it's not like layered.
He's one of those versatile dudes.
Right.
He's a straight talker. Too.
Yeah.
All right.
So I definitely don't think that dude is like a racist dude who doesn't like street shit.
No, I didn't mean to say that about you, man.
I think he's like, I don't understand the context for these bars. You know.
So how would you make him understand it?
What I'm saying, like it's kind of a combination of what you guys said. I think a lot of the things like depending on like the kind of like the reason I like the URL shit and stuff, but the music I listened to when I was younger is like the Locs and shit. So it was like, you know, like Dipset and all that. So I like love like gun bars and all that crap. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I can understand maybe that dude just listens to Atmosphere or something. So when he hears all that shit, he's
or he
just
was
like,
saying that like he was just looking for hip hop shit on the internet and he stumbled on battles.
Yeah,
like
and
it could be any kind of hip hop shit.
And I think what like the main thing he was saying like was he was saying like the style in URL. He's saying the URL style, and I think he's saying like what Frak is saying that he doesn't get
the bars
is like
which is totally
is like
acceptable.
A lot of the wordplay is like. And even me as a fucking rapper, sometimes I watch some of these guys and like I don't know what the fuck they're talking about sometimes.
Yeah.
Like even dudes like Sue Surf sometimes will be like, when I put the and it's like things that don't really make sense with each other. And I'm like, because like I watch like my favorite dude out right now is Av. Like he's a URL
crazy.
dude. Like, but he's like a dude who has like straight punchy, like you know what I mean? Like he's like, you see the hood on my face, like the Illmatic cover, like you know, that's like straight. You could get that right away, and it's like he doesn't like fucking stack like.
Yeah,
like,
did you see the hood in my face like the Illmatic cover?
Dude, Av's the shit. He like punches people's fucking
that's
heads
hella dope.
off, dude.
That's hella dope.
Av versus Rum Nitty is like my favorite battle that came out this year. That's like the best fucking battle. And like that's what I'm saying. I watch URL battles all the time, but like there's certain dudes that depend on like breaking like associative wordplay that's like too stretched and reachy.
PJ stepping
like,
while just even talking about it.
So I can see as someone who because and you gotta think too, even though ours is more complex, it's more of like our punches from the Fresh Coast are more direct punches. We're not like unless you're like fucking like Deadman or Daylight and due to like
it's a lot of about you shit as opposed to like being in general like about anybody.
Yeah, because I'm not and like Deadman and Daylight, they're incredible writers, but they're more like wordplay based and stuff like that, and like they're like awesome in what they do. But like I think what this dude is saying is it's easier for him to get a style when you're directly insulting your opponent as opposed to having to break down like this fucking this Mad Lib that someone wrote for you that was like someone's round. You know what I mean? Like he said, the material's a little harder to get sometimes.
Yeah, I think it's what got popular, especially in the URL, is the fucking double entendre shit.
Yeah, exactly.
That trips people the fuck up because the whole crowd would be like, ooh, and you'd be like, he said apple.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, he said apple. Oh.
Yeah.
And like,
that app.
He said I pull.
Oh, he said I pull.
Yeah.
Okay, it's cool now, but doing it's a little bit more complex. As far as the style of it, if you like hip hop, you have listened to even Common went at Drake. You know, like motherfuckers like even the most positive hip hop, like socially conscious motherfuckers, they still have a story or two, and they'll be like, this is just a story about this youngster back in the day, and it'll be about guns and all that shit. So It's all in one big cohesive thing. Now you can have a preference. On the Fresh Coast, it's more comedic, and it's easier to digest and it's easier to understand, and you get it like you watching like, okay, boom, 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 and the punchline, the whole room laugh. It's some funny ass shit. Be like, you look like this, and people look and be like, he really does look like that motherfucker. I understood all that.
A lot more claps and laughs.
And it's like, all that 4 bars
Shit
going
like
up to it, it was worth it because he said Chevy Chase, and that nigga looked like Chevy Chase, and you'd be like, cool. Over there, it's way more. It's just way more technical and set up with their delivery with the double entendre. I think that's where people be getting lost, when they just be like, and then I kissed the sky, and they were like, oh no, he said kiss, mystify, and like, oh wait, because he slowed it down like that. Then you got to break the words up into like 3 syllables. Each of those syllables means something else, not the word that was said. And you can kind of you need breadcrumbs to follow that shit if you just used to getting a punchline. You know, not just like a analogy, metaphor, simile wrapped in a haiku, broken up into like split into little sushi pieces of cleverness. You might not be able to take all that.
Very, very eloquently described.
Sucks, so it's even harder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Oh, I was just saying, very eloquently described.
But
with
it's a
terrible
part of
examples.
But I'm saying like it can't be offsetting if you're a fan of battle rap, because it is a part of battle rap. It shouldn't be offsetting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that the moral of the story is that he wanted to try to understand that. So he's instead of like being like, fuck this kind of rap, like so many people do in the cheesiest way possible. Instead of being not like that, being like, yo, my top 5 is Pat Stay, Caustic, Frak, Sharon, Reverse Live. It's like, bro, I can't post this online, dog.
Yo, if I'm in your top 5, you're beyond pale. You're pink.
Damn, dude.
You're pink. The Frak's
Mac Lethal. Like I said.
Would you just tell? Would you tell them like look up what double entendres are?
No, I would say watch. I think Frack had the best advice.
Watch Head Ice. Watch Head Ice.
Watch the versatile ones. Watch Hollow. Watch Big T. Watch Clips. People who have
B Magic's in the middle.
You know, B Magic's
anybody.
He's a straight shooter. He
has
accessible punches.
Anybody who's been on both a King of the Dot card and a URL.
Yeah, watch some style clashes.
You know what? Yeah, actually, man, because it's URL cats that can do KLTD shit, and they come over and they do it because they implement like the street shit, guns, and humor. You know what I'm saying? So they got a little bit of
look up
everybody.
your favorite smack battle on the Don't Flop channel and see how they perform in front of white British people, and then it'll be more catered to you.
There you go, man. Reverse Live want to challenge you to a wrestling match. he said he'll do it anywhere, any place, anytime.
All right, next question. What do we got? Okay, who's this? Oh shit, it's the Irish Rasta in this motherfucker.
I thought he was making Adderall on a hot plate.
Thank you, sir. Oh fuck.
Yo, DVD show. It's your boy Irish Rasta, making dabs and taking dabs.
Yeah.
So quick question. You guys got any advice on how to make a homemade dab rig? Because we're trying to figure out a way to get this shit done and get to sizzling.
Yeah.
Anyway, shouts for doing the show, guys. I wish I had a more battle rap related question.
No, that's good. That's good.
You guys are going to be filming, and I will plan this shit out better. Peace.
You came to the right place. Shouts out to hardcore dry snitching. And manufacturing drugs on camera.
Look at this.
Let me just say this.
Look at this.
Let's just assume that I have a little experience with extracting marijuana using BHO. Allegedly. Is going to be the key word in that sentence.
This looks like a shiv.
How to make a homemade dab rig. That's an interesting situation. The thing about, the key component to a dab rig is the nail, which either has to be titanium, glass, quartz, or ceramic.
Say
you
that
know what
one
I'm
more
saying?
time. Wait, one more time.
Titanium, glass, quartz, or ceramic. If you have a bong, you can convert your bong to a dab rig. If you don't have a bong, you can do what you would do to make a bong, and then that's the bong. That's the water pipe component of the rig. All you need then is a stem that's attached to a titanium nail, a quartz nail, a ceramic nail, or a glass nail. And this is the thing is like, you can't really fab that. You can't like make up a fucking, you can't make a nail. That's the one thing you're gonna have to buy is the titanium nail. But titanium nail, I believe you could buy and have shipped to you because it's not like an illegal, it's not paraphernalia. It's just the bowl of the pipe. It's not the whole pipe. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure that they could ship.
Is it at Home Depot?
Because you can't sell bongs. No, it's not at Home Depot because the thing is, like, you can get a piece of titanium, but it needs to have a hole through it, and it needs to be attached to a stem.
That's
because then you
Wolverine
got to put the wax on the titanium, but not in the hole, but on the like titanium next to it, and then have the smoke from it, burning into the fucking hole. You know what I mean? So as far as like how to home make one, pretty fucking hard. But it's pretty easy to convert a regular bong into a dab rig. All you need to do is get a titanium nail and figure out a way to attach it to a stem.
And one last time, titanium,
ceramic, glass, or quartz. Quartz being the premium. That's a quartz nail on that.
Man, boy, and you ain't even smoking weed right now. And that goddamn, that's some Dr. Oz shit.
It's gonna be okay, man.
I hate talking about it.
Dr. Oz. I
just want to take a dab so bad. All right, go ahead. Next one. Fucking A. Oh.
Dom Fisher.
Dom Fisher.
Dom, what up?
All right, Dom. What do you got for us?
What up, Dirtbag Dan Show? It's your friendly neighborhood custodian, Dom Fisher.
That's my G.
Quick question. Who are some battlers that you haven't had on the show that you would like to have on the show? And who is the most likely battler to be on the show that you have yet to have on the show? All right. Shout out. Peace.
My man.
Okay, battlers I would like to have on the show. I'd like to get Charlie Clips on the show, so I could just like.
That's dope.
I could just be.
Have you ever had Hollow the Don on here?
We've had Hollow on like via phone, but never on in studio. Clips, Hollow.
Can we get Wolf on here?
Oh fuck yeah!
Head Ice,
Head Ice, Big T.
Head Ice, hell yeah.
Man, there's so many, dude. Arsenal. There's so many dudes that. The reason I say all those people that I said specifically, like, I get along with those cats. We kick it when we're in foreign countries or when we're at different events and shit. So, like, my idea of a good show isn't the most popular battle rapper on the show. Yeah. It's the dude who I get along with so I can have a regular conversation. Yeah. So there's, I don't know. There's definitely, like, a bunch of dudes that haven't been on the show yet, and a lot of that has to do with just location. Fools live in the East Coast. And we live on the West Coast.
We can via Skype, FaceTime, something.
Yo, all that shit, that's cool. But it's like to get someone in the studio smoking with us, and like it's a whole different kind of interview.
Because you like kick it before you go on camera, and you get like a vibe going. And shit,
yeah, totally.
Yeah. That's.
I'll tell you what. So happy that we had a dope show with PH. That we had so many good shows with Cadillac Ron. The show with PH is one of my favorites too. It's such a fucking good show. That's the one where I'm talking about. I'm threatening to blow rape the kid, and the only reason I was doing it is because PH is on his East Coast like pause everything shit, and he's just so mad. He's so like he's just like crawling in his skin, like sitting next to me, like, oh God, why do you keep saying that? And I'm like, nah, fuck that little kid. I'll hold him down, suck his little dick. Fuck that motherfucker.
Pause.
Yo, we didn't know if the kid was an adult.
This the battle rap you like, Pillsbury Dough Man? this the shit you like? The shit you like?
Yo, we didn't know if the kid was an adult. And
wait, what?
And look, so Rory had like reservations about.
Like we know the context of the blow rape story.
Yeah, man, you ain't gotta relive it.
Okay, so
you gotta relive that.
Shouts out.
I need to do that.
Shouts out to Walrus Porn Star. At Walrus Porn Star on Twitter.
That's what's up.
At Walrus Porn Star on Twitter, he would send us like antagonistic questions. So I threatened him in the only way I know how. I think he was calling me gay, and I was like, "You think I'm gay, you little faggot? All right, I'll fucking blow rape you, you bitch." And it was just making PH really mad. But okay, so look, Rory didn't. We didn't know if the kid was an adult, and he looked hella young. So Rory had like hella reservations about releasing the episode. He was like, "Bro, you might be like incriminating yourself on some like To Catch a Predator shit."
And Dan's like, "We need that segment."
This shit's real life.
Fuck that kid. We're keeping it. Fuck that kid.
Hey, wait, no, we can't.
Have sex with that kid.
Hey. Shout out some Twitters or something. We can't end the show on that.
No, that's how we're ending.
Shout out some to
No, he didn't answer his question.
No, we're gonna end it on blow rate.
No, we can't end the show.
Fuck that, Dom. You don't get your question answered. I'm sober and angry, and I don't want anybody. No, I answered it. I said,
no, fuck that.
Fuck that.
Sober blow rate.
I said the shots. This is the Dirtbag Dan show.
Oh, I guess you did answer it. Damn.
I did.
He did it. I'm impressed. We can stop.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 91 of the Dirtbag Dan Show. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
That's how the song goes. That was your first song. All right, baby.
I'm gonna spit this shit a cappella. You might feel it, you might not. I'm still gonna sleep well tonight. Check it out.